Good morning, everybody, and happy Wednesday. We do have our special guest. This is my stepson, Harry. I've been planting with Harry now for 6-7 years. We've been doing plantings together. He's a natural, he loves it, he's enthusiastic. So, Jenny, if you're watching this, turn off. You have to leave, you're not allowed to look. This is a surprise. We're on the honor system. So I hope you do it. Harry is going to start building us a planter. Before he does, I just want to mention again about the spider plants, what we have going on there, the Instagram and Facebook about our June bride. We're not going to let, some of you I know have set reminders for Friday to win our peony, our fern leaf peony. I can't wait to, we've never given away a perennial. I am so excited to give this away. If this goes good, who knows, I'll probably give away a tree. It's only up from here. So, yesterday we talked about building a planter, the aesthetics that went into it, how there was really no right or wrong answer for design. You had to be careful for sun and shade. Well, what Harry and I just did is we just took a walk through the acre and I give him carte blanche. I said, whatever you think your mom would like, you pick it up, you design it, you build it. So he understands the concepts we talked about yesterday, thriller, filler, spiller, your big things in the middle and whatnot. I didn't have any input, I let him run with it. If you have questions, I asked. So, say hi to everybody, Harry.
Hello, everybody.
So this is the planter he picked for his mom. These are a new planter we got, the ceramic, gorgeous colors. And then these are the plants. And I'm gonna let Harry, I'm gonna move this over to the side a little. Can both cameras still see that? Perfect. And I'm gonna let Harry start planting and I'll talk to you guys a bit while he's doing it. And I'll ask Harry questions. Things, important things like, did you get all of your homework done, young man? Did you wash the dish? No, I'm kidding. Who cares about that? We're planting. And I know he didn't do his homework, so we're all good. So why did you pick the grass for your mom? Why did you pick it?
I really like the color and, it's big, so I thought it would look good in the middle.
Good choice. Good choice. So you saw there, Harry did the usual. He felt around and then gently brought the plant out. So that's going to go right in the middle. And then bright red geraniums. I love it. What a great contrast against that pot. And this is a great activity. Like I said, there's no right or wrong answer. Let kids be kids. Let them pick what they want. You know what? After years of doing horticulture and landscape design, I've got a bit of a jaded eye, I'm not gonna lie. And I look at things and I go, oh no, that has to go with this. And it's almost too constructed. Where you'll find with kids, they pick what appeals. They want color, they want brightness. And that's what Harry went with. And I think it's all gonna work. And we have a cheat sheet here of what it'll look like. That's an incredibly realistic drawing behind Harry. How's it going, bud? Looks like you've never planted before. You having difficulties there, Chief? Okay, good. He's doing great. Yeah, Harry and I did a ton of planting. Years ago, we moved into a place in Mount Pleasant. And the garden was dead. It was clay and it was filled with slugs and wasps. It was not weeds, almost looked like lawn. And Harry asked if we could plant it. And I said, nope, first we gotta clean it. So we spent a full season cleaning that garden, weeding it, working our amendments in to break that clay up. And the next year we planted it. And we were going out every night and harvesting fresh veggies for our salads and for our meals. There was any number of things we could eat. At the end of the year, we had carrots, we had potatoes and, tomatoes and cucumbers growing in the same one. It was great. So you can see here as well what Harry has done. So this pot, if you remember what I spoke about yesterday, think about the way it's going to be viewed. And this pot is going to go on our back deck. And from our back deck, it's going to be able to be seen from 360 degrees. It'll also be able to be seen from above. So what we're planting here is it's going to be, yeah, you need to get those ones, please. It needs to be, here's the other part. It needs to be somewhat symmetrical so that whichever side you view it on, it's going to be aesthetically pleasing. Why don't I take some of these out here instead of just standing here talking. So I'm going to be Harry's helper and start getting these out for him. And like I said, this is a great activity you can do with the kids. Mother's Day, Father's Day, a birthday is coming up. It's a great chance for kids to get dirty, learn how to plant, learn about what we're talking for. And you know what? They love giving a gift that they've made. And I have yet to meet the mom or the dad or the grandparent that didn't want a homemade gift. Now, what I am going to say, if you're doing this outside and you're doing what I'm doing, and you're getting ahead of yourself and helping out by taking these out, just be careful. These sitting out in full sun in a garden, if you get called away, you need to make a phone call and you forget about them. Remember what we said, those roots are going to cook. You can see the roots are ready to go into a pot. So you want to be really careful. Right now we're somewhat covered, no direct sun, it's nice and cool. So we're going to do that. And another thing people always ask, how many plants can I put in a planter like this? Jam it full. Because even if these roots are pushed together like that, that's not ideal. I'm going to be honest, that's not ideal, but look at that depth. So those roots, instead of going out, will go deep. Need a hand up? In the autumn, when it's time to empty this and bring it in, because it is a ceramic, we don't want it to break over winter. And what we're going to do in the autumn is we'll literally tip it onto its side, probably take a garden trowel, dig it out, and I promise the roots are going to be down to here. This whole thing is going to be just filled with roots. And all of these roots are going to be jammed in. So don't worry about it. I personally like that instant effect of being full and being jam-packed. And after the long winters we have, and we've got this one season to get everything going, I really, really like to see it all full instantly and instant color and everything working together. Now, that being said, you can do something like this and use fewer plants and let it grow in. It'll grow in really well. These are going to get bigger. Eventually, you won't see any soil. This is just going to be an absolute mass. Okay, dude? It's looking good. What do you guys think of it so far? Thumbs up. He knows what he's doing there. And that's what we're going to have. So what we've got, we can talk on some of the plants. We've got this grass, I think it's a purple Dracaena. We've got geraniums. The ones Harry's doing now are portulacas. These guys are great. They look very delicate. They almost have a succulent look. They almost have a succulent appeal to them, but they certainly don't suck. They're actually one of my favorites, and they put out, you never know what color you're going to get. Yeah, some of them, we know this one will be purple. I think we've got a yellow here, and we have some that have got tight little buds. We have no idea what color they're going to be. You want me to start getting these out for you, dude? And then these are Bacopa. We touched on these the other day, and these are our spiller. So we've got our thriller, geraniums in the grass. We've got our filler, which is our portulaca. We've got our Bacopa here, which is going to be a spiller. And one thing you'll notice as well, or maybe not, maybe I'll tell you, is all of these are ready to rock and roll in full sun. And if you're not sure, look at the tags. So where does it say on this one? So this tag very clearly says full to part sun. This one here, I know it says it, there it is. It just shows a picture of the sun on it. So if you're unsure about what it is that you're looking for, grab the tag and have a look. So you can see here the portulaca image of the sun. So always check your tags if you can't find any of us to talk to, and we'll absolutely help you. I personally don't put the tags in. I don't think, here, let me give you a yellow one. I don't think it looks great if you've got this amazing planter and it's half jammed full with tags. I like to just see the plants. Now I know what's in there, so if you want to put the plants in so somebody else will recognize it, again, it's aesthetic. There's no right or wrong answer. It's certainly not gonna hurt. Oh, and look, this one's got a little bit damaged, not the end of the world. We just snip. Look, it's a little damaged. Ticky. We're gonna, you know what? Around here we don't waste plants. Perfect, you know what? This one isn't damaged. You know they're gonna grow, excuse me, sir. Thank you. I don't want to be the only one up here with a flower in my hair. But we know, unlike a perennial, if I cut a flower off, we've lost the flower. This, which color do you need now? You need the blue one. These are gonna put out even more flowers, so we haven't lost anything, and it's gonna do just fine. And I get a flower to wear, so we're gonna call that a win-win. And what we did here as well, so you'll notice what Harry chose was, yesterday I was talking about putting a thriller in, and I mentioned just one, a grass, or maybe a geranium or something. Harry went with two thrillers. He went with the grass and bright red geraniums. He did one filler of the portulaca, and then for the spillers, he chose the Sensation, the Bacopa, this blue one here, and he also chose the double cascade petunia. So, and you can see here, this one says pouch sun, 3 to 6 hours of sun. It's gonna get a little bit more than that on our deck, okay, but not much more. So all of these are gonna work. If it says full sun, you're looking for 6 to 8 hours, pouch sun, 3 to 6 hours, shade, 0, rarely 0. You're always gonna get filtered sun, 0 to 3 hours. Sorry, I'm too busy talking. I could be getting these out for you. And again, remember, we just give a gentle squeeze. Look at those roots. They're gonna be ready to explode. There you go, bud. And look at that already.
These just go right around.
Yeah, just tuck them in, yeah, wherever there's a spot, dude.
Yeah, it gets full really fast.
Yeah, it's looking great. Great job. Jenny, I hope you're not watching. No cheating. I'll get Brandy to tell me if you're tuning in. You'll get a wag of my finger and a stern lock. This is a big surprise. I told Jenny not to tune in. I think she might have a clue what she's gonna get, but that's okay as well. And these, again, you know, if it's not even for a gift, if it's just something, that one was stubborn. If it was just something you want to do for yourself, it's a great activity. It's a great, pastime you can do with your kids. Come, pick up some planters. Pick up small plastic ones. Let the kids plant them. Put seeds in them. Honestly, there's no right or wrong. There's no fail. Water, fertilizer, sunlight, this thing's going to explode. And what I'll do is, Jenny, my wife, is a professional photographer. I guarantee she'll be taking pictures of this. And what we'll do is we'll tag Golden Acre, we'll share them to the stories, and you guys will be able to monitor the progress of it. So you can see how it's doing, but you know, you've got all the choices you want. And look at that. If somebody said to you, oh, the decor you should do in your bedroom is purple and red, 2 different colors, purple, yellow, and a ton of green, you'd be like, that's not gonna work. In a planter, a brass colored planter like this, it works incredibly. So that pretty much wraps us up for today. Thank you guys for watching. That's how easy it is. Take your time, have fun, get outside on your back deck, on your balcony, do some planting. A huge thank you to this little guy. I love him so much. He's so much fun to work with in the garden, and he also helps me rake and do all of those horrible jobs too. 10 out of 10 kid. Have fun, everybody. We'll speak to you guys tomorrow. Don't forget all of the other good things we've got. Got around. Our 15 minutes is almost up. Have an excellent Wednesday, everybody. Copy my wave. Nice. You got